Hello, teacher Pablo. I'm Angie Cardona. I'm going to introduce you to our team made up of Laura Sofia Mejia Garcia and Mariana Naranjuri. Today, we are here to present our flipbook and show you some relevant aspects. First of all, we are going to talk about the name of our institution. We have decided to call it Educational Institute New Life, Education with Soul and Heart. And we choose the second grade. Okay, now let's get to know each other. Hi, my name is Angie Paolo Espina Cardona. I am 20 years old and I am starting to be an excellent English teacher. In the year 2022, I studied at the normal school. For that, I am a primary school teacher. At the moment, I am studying at the University of Santo Tomas and I also work with a program of ICBF. In my free time, I like to spend time with my family, watch movies or series, and read. I like to travel and listen to music, and I live together with my parents and my brother.
Hello everybody, my name is Mariana Naranjuri. I am 23 years old. I am studying a degree in foreign language at the Santo Tomas University. I am a teacher and of course I am starting to be the best English teacher. And I graduated in 2020 as a senior teacher. It's like a normalista, and in 2022 I started to study this beautiful career. I love being with my mom, with my family, spending time with my boyfriend. I like my job because basically I teach English. I like going to the gym, I like listening to music, going for walks, meeting new places, and my favorite food is hamburgers and beans.
Hello everyone, my name is Laura Sofia Mejia Garcia. I am 21 years old. I live with my parents and my brother. I am studying a grade in foreign languages at the University of Santo Tomas. I graduated in 2019 and in 2020, I started a study at the Normalista Superior and graduated in 2022 as Normalista Superior. I love spending time with my family and I love to travel to know different places. I like going to the gym, listening to music, watching the movie and series.
As general objectives of our flipbook, we find 1. A student will develop the ability to ask and answer WH questions: who, what, when, where, why, how, in present simple, to gain information from a children's book. 2. Foster the development of reading comprehension, critical thinking, and effective communications skills in readers, through the exploration and response to a variety of key questions that promote reflection and deep understanding of the content. In the subject content, we find WH questions, present simple, scholar activities, and travel and places of interest. In the vocabulary of this flipbook, we have who, what, how, when, where, why, verbs, customs, comprehension, and history. The language skills, we are going to work on our speaking, writing, listening, and reading. Because in this flipbook, we will find several activities that will help us to improve the 4 skills mentioned above. On the other hand, we decided to use the PPP methodology: presentation, practice, and production, in which explanations of the subject are given. There are activities to practice what has been learned, and there is an evaluation of the subject.
Okay, to start with the class, we're going to do the warm-up. And it's important to know that it's a fun moment at the beginning of the class, but it's a small introduction to the topic. So, for example, in this case, we're going to do an activity where each student will choose a number. For example, in this case, number 6, what is your favorite food? And as you can see, are questions that generally students like to talk about the personal life. And obviously, it is an introduction to the topic, that is WH question.
Next, we have a short reminder of the present simple, where the teacher drawn a poster which show important aspect of the subject such as the structure in its affirmative, negative, and question form, as well as the correct use of the present simple in different situations. Presentation grammar W question. In this part, the teacher explains the subject with the help of a flash, where you learn the correct use of W question and their meaning. For example, who is a person? Example is, who is he? Next, what is thing or action? For example, what are you doing? The next part is, when is a time? For example, when is your party? Where is a place? For example, where is the party? In the next part, we will find a video, where with means of an animator you will understand better the subject, since you will be able to have several examples or a better understanding. Next part is practice. In this part, we will start practicing that we have learned about W question and our basic learning skill. We will start with the skill of reading. In this activity, you must read the text and complete the correct answer, taking into account the information found in the text and shows which of the options presented in the correct one. In the following activity, you will develop writing skill, where you must look at the following sentences and fill in the missing space to identify which of the following types of question WH will be correct in these sentences. In this activity, called random cards, we have to click on one of cards and we will get a question that we will answer be telling our classmate. Finally, we have the listening skill, where you must complete each question with an interrogative word and a verb bearing in mind the information presented in the audio. To evaluate the result obtained so far, we will write a letter or a friend or family members telling them about the experience we have had a trip. We answer the following question. The questions are: what is the weather like for traveling? Where do you travel? What do you eat? Why do you like the place? And finally, when do you travel?
Okay, the evaluation will be divided in two. On the one hand, the students must perform an activity where they must choose the correct option. For example, a little space is my pencil, it is under the chair, and according to the answer, the students will be choose what is the correct option above the WH questions. For example, space is she is my sister. So the answer could be, for example, who is she? She is my sister. Of course, according to the answer. For example, what do you eat? I want to eat some pizza. I don't know, something like that. According to the context, the students will analyze what is the option. Okay, and the finally assessment is an interview where they will be evaluated in the way to formulate questions and the ability to answer them. Of course, the activity is interviewing a famous person. It's like a role play where one student is an interviewer and the other one is the famous person.
Okay, here's the evaluation rubric.
And it's important to know that the rubric gives the students, like for example, what is the expectation that the teachers have about what are they learning, and obviously the students can base their work according to the specific objects in the rubric, and also known obviously what are those objectives that will be evaluated.